Laws used to medically transfer almost 180 refugees and asylum seekers to Australia have been shredded by the Parliament. The Morrison Government has achieved its election promise to repeal the so-called medevac laws by winning Jacqui Lambie's crucial cross-bench vote in the Senate. But what it did to get her support remains a mystery, and the Tasmanian senator says it has to stay that way. Here's National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett.
Ayes 37, noes 35. The matter is resolved in the affirmative.
One solitary senator was swayed to join the government side. And why?
We simply don't know.
Anguished and burdened by something she wouldn't share.
My hand is on my heart. And I can stand here and say that I will be putting at risk Australia's national security and national interest if I said anything else about this.
Jacqui Lambie's vote had come after putting what she calls a proposal to the government.
I don't like holding things back like this, but when I say I can't discuss it publicly due to national security concerns, I am being 100% honest to you.
Almost everyone on the opposing side calls it by another name.
Secret deals.
A secret deal. Now who's lying? Who's misleading this parliament?
There is no secret deal.
But the senator's vote, however secured, had sealed the repeal.
So this was very bad legislation that was pushed through by Labor and the Greens.
Was there a deal or was there no deal?
No deal.
So who's lying?
These facts are known. A law passed against the Morrison Government's wishes in the last Parliament, giving doctors more power to approve the medical transfer to Australia of refugees or asylum seekers in Nauru and Papua New Guinea, is gone.
That type of loophole doesn't strengthen our borders.
But very few are in the loop on what happens next.
The only undertaking we've given is to implement our policies.
Government policy, and Labor's too, is for the resettlement of refugees in other countries. America's either taken or partly approved over 900, almost filling out its Obama-era offer. But that still leaves over 500 people in the two Pacific countries and a so far unaccepted offer from another friend and ally, still sitting on the table.
I would have thought if the Australian government, if there were moves being made on that, they would get in touch with our government about it.
Well, I think there's a lot of things to be worked through at this point in time.
The government's denial of any deal doesn't mean the broad outlines of one haven't been discussed with Jacqui Lambie. The US arrangement won't remove all offshore refugees, and once it's closed off, there is an eye to finding another country prepared to take those remaining. And that's where the New Zealand option comes in. No political party objects to it, and nothing the Prime Minister's said rules it out either.
The government's policy is to ensure that we seek to resettle people who are in Nauru.
That remains a work in progress. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.